Wow, what a month it has been. There is something really important about this month that I don't know if anyone's talking about this. This month of April is actually an echo from 6 months ago, from October. So have a think about October. Um, October was quite a chaotic month for a lot of people, okay? And it brought up your shit. And we are going to speak about this, but I just want to speak to the astro energy of what we're currently navigating first, because this is so powerful and it's so hyper specific, the energy that is moving through the collective right now. And so if you specifically have been feeling really activated or just uncertain or wobbly, or you just keep finding yourself saying, wow, this has been a really intense month, it is because things are shifting for you, through you, around you. You are totally not imagining it. We are in a really powerful Aries activation. You probably are seeing this on social media everywhere. I'm only going to speak to this for a moment and then we'll be bringing through my Sasquatch guide, Cosmo, his message to the collective around what we're currently navigating, okay? So like I said, we're in this powerful Aries activation and it's bringing everything up around your identity, your direction in life, the stability that you hold within your life. And you're probably thinking, I just feel like I've been doing this for so long at this point. Yes. But what's really happening, going deeper than that, is because this isn't just about, movement of energy. Yes, it's a recalibration. Yes, we seem to always be recalibrating at this point. Yes, this right now is about what can actually hold the level that we are stepping into individually, yeah, but also as a collective, okay? And just tuning into the collective field around this, Cosmo, my Sasquatch guide, he came through really clearly around, well, I'll bring through his message because what he shared, it's a really beautiful perspective on what humanity is moving through right now at a much deeper level, okay? Everyone's feeling this. And so I just want to open that space and bring his message through, because what we're moving through right now, it's so not subtle. This Aries stellium, if you've been following the astro energy, it's really acting very much like this fire moving through the system, okay? The individual system, the collective system, and also the shadow systems, okay? And its purpose is actually to reveal, all right, to really expose where things maybe don't feel stable in your life. And also, we are seeing this, aren't we? If you watch the news, I don't watch the news, but of course I hear the whispers around what's happening out there. And it also is important on a level to know these things so that we can hold the love frequency and the compassion to spread that ripple throughout the world that does create a change, okay? So this is illuminating where we've been trying to build on foundations that don't actually hold. This is also the echo from October. The universe blasted you with a message in October. And if you can't remember, for me, I remember easily because October was unforgettable. And I know it was for so many people, but you could scroll back through your photos back to October and maybe see if it triggers a memory. Okay, so collectively, this is really activating our relationship to, like I said, your identity, your direction, also your self-worth, and survival level safety. That is huge. So what is rising to the surface right now is everything that's been sitting just underneath, okay? Your awareness, maybe the things that you just haven't wanted to look at, okay? Those quiet thoughts around instability or potential instability, those subtle or not so subtle fears. That was a big one for me. That was in October, and now it's echoing again here in April. The parts of you maybe that don't fully trust that things will continue to work out, or that things will work out at all. That's a really big one. And remember, if enough people are in one energy or the other, that it's what's going to be magnified, okay? So if enough humans are thinking, yes, it is all going to be fine no matter what, I have faith, awesome. That's going to lift up the collective. It's going to lift up humanity. It's going to support our ascension pathway. And then on the other end of the spectrum, if everyone is in fear, which the Matrix wants you in fear, and too many people are thinking, oh my God, and what is going to happen? Is the world going to explode? Is it going to be a nuclear war? Is it all going to fall to shit and we're all going to end up destitute and, without all the things, okay? Two extremes, I know. You're going to be sitting somewhere on that spectrum, okay? What we want to be doing, and no one can make you do this, is to choose to be over here, or at least on this spectrum. You don't have to be in blind faith, but at least just aware that, yeah, everything's going to be okay no matter what, and it will. So this is why people are feeling maybe a push to move forward or to move somewhere else on the planet right now, a sense that, oh my God, something has to change here, okay? Or you feel like this pressure to decide something, to, pardon me, maybe just pressure in your system, stress in your system, worry in your system, and at the same time, just maybe you're feeling a bit wobbly and uncertain, and like you don't quite have your footing, right? And that's okay, because that's really what this month is about. That's the activation, and we can do something with that. So this energy isn't asking you to move faster. Okay, it's not asking you to move faster. It is asking you to be more honest, though. More honest with yourself, okay? And more honest about your life and where you are, and maybe what you've been holding together, what is no longer sustainable at the level that you are stepping into, because what this Aries stellium is doing collectively is collapsing that illusion of stability. So what I mean, anything that's been maybe forced or overextended or not fully aligned for you, it's becoming harder to maintain. There is a deeper invitation there. Therefore, some medicine for you, okay? And yes, that can feel confronting, because what this can do is actually touch it directly on survival. Maybe it's your money, maybe it's your safety, maybe it's, as it has been for me, what can I actually hold in my life now? And what can I no longer hold? What have I got to put down? Where have I got to allow more support in, maybe? That was my echo, okay? And underneath that, there's an even deeper recalibration happening. It's this return to soul-led stability, okay? This is a key. And so we're not talking about stability that comes from, controlling every aspect of your life. We're not talking about stability that comes from external validation. We're talking about soul-led stability, which is stability that comes from your alignment and your truth and what your system can actually hold over time. Okay? This is why the energy is, and Sasquatch and my Sasquatch guide and the Sasquatch Soul Collective have been saying this for months, is the invitation is to move people towards simplification, okay? Stripping things back, focusing on what is real, okay? What is real? What is in front of you? What actually truly matters? And yes, although this moment can feel activating, it's also incredibly clarifying, because what is going to survive, you can call it the fire, whatever you want to call it, what's going to survive this current energy is what is actually sustainable for you, okay? Now, in terms of timing, this intensity, it's peaking. it's peaking right now. We are in it, okay? And then, of course, as we move into the earlier phases of May, you are going to notice the shifts. Now, if you are intuitive, or if you're just really connected in with the collective energies, with the Earth's grids, you might already be noticing this right now. Okay, now it may not be consciously reflecting back to you just yet, but you can. It's like, so for me, it's just like, oh yeah, I can see it in the field. It's already shifted. Okay, it's already here, and seeing these activating moments, not even in a triggered state, just as, okay, yep, I see this, I see why this is happening, and I choose to move with this, I choose to take the lesson, okay? And that is a really beautiful way to move through this activation, because that is showing yourself, your soul, your guides, the universe that yes, October did its October thing, but I took the lesson, I took the invitation, and I'm choosing the medicine from this. Okay, that is growth, that is soul evolution, that is going to support you on your ascension pathway. Okay, so if you're in the middle of this right now, maybe you're feeling the push or the pressure or the uncertainty, just know you're not being pushed off your path. Okay, you're being recalibrated onto the one that can actually hold you. Okay, so that is the invitation from the echo of October, and what you do with that is totally up to you. Now we're going to bring through my Sasquatch guide, Cosmo, his message, and let's see how this corroborates. Okay. All right. Okay. So he said humanity is at this threshold, a tipping point, and we can feel that, right? We can really feel that. He said, you will have noticed the intensity rise since the planned pandemic, which was meant to throw your collective off the ascension pathway. Okay, that was a big part of why that planned event was created. But what the matrix doesn't account for is the human will to live and the human natural capacity to love and to want to do good. The pandemic was meant to halter the humans, but it hasn't. And if anything, it propelled many of you forward. A bug or a spider just caught my eye. Okay. And so he said, it propelled many of you forward in your soul's evolution and activated many awakenings. So it had a silver lining, didn't it? Humans are not doing this alone. We, the Sasquatch people, along with the star councils and galactic supports, have been supporting humanity and Gaia to navigate the ascension pathway, and also to navigate the many attacks and attempts against the evolution of consciousness on this planet. And so after 6 years of this battle-like energy moving through the field, we have come full circle, and you are witnessing right now another global attempt. We have navigated this together many times before, and we will do it again. You have not yet seen the last of these matrix attempts against you. Before you go into fear, keep listening. You are to witness more to come, but hear us. These are designed specifically to put your body, your mind, or your emotions into stress, which is one of the multiple ways the matrix moves the chess piece against you. Oof. This is why we strongly advocate for the simple life, or at least mastering the art of surrender and letting go. We are extremely good at this. We have had to witness many, many, many atrocities against life over millennia, and we know how to witness without the labels, stories, or judgment, because we see all through the lens of Creator's unconditional love. And so when humans can learn this, you will truly be free. Here is our example. You birth or create a child. You love them more than you ever thought possible. They are the light of your life, your reason for breathing, and then one day you see them cause a great harm, maybe through violence or even a murder. Would you stop loving them? No. This is how we feel about you, our younger brothers and sisters, hurting and harming each other with not just your actions, but your thoughts. We can love you through this because we understand we are all but one, and we are all simply aspects and versions of each other. So next time you find yourself casting judgment onto one of your people, remember, you are actually casting judgment back within your own self. And perhaps choosing compassion in that moment will create the very ripple required that will change everything. And so we finish with this wisdom. Times may feel tough. Turn to each other in unity. Don't let the matrix divide you. You are making it too easy for them. Choose life, choose love, choose to support your people. The lone wolf era is over. It's time to rejoin the pack. Just got full body chills on that. Wow. Just wow, right? And I really feel that. That just feels so beautiful. That is literally what I'm here to do on this planet. Whatever you want to call it, the love mission, the love movement, that you want change, that's where it is. Okay? I am sending you so much love. I will pop a link below on ways that you can reach out and connect with me. And I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Bye.